clear for takeoff, right turn approved, 244.
I'm gonna take my time on this.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine with me.
Small right crosswind.
Yeah, this looks like a small one, maybe a little gusty, but not much, nothing to worry about. This has 25 knots crosswind component, so. There you go. See how easy that is? Nice and easy. Just let it lift off. The airplanes will tell you when they're ready to fly.
Whiskey, fly runway heading, runway 29 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading, clear for takeoff, runway 29 right, Commando 13 Whiskey.
There you go. Use a little bit more rudder to keep it stabilized than using the yoke.
Ahead, 2 more to go.
3 extra Bravo will do.
Alright, push down on the nose a little bit. You're still at 80 knots. You'll be at 85.
Okay, we're out of usable. I'm gonna go up with the gear.
Yep. Pull out, then up. Nope, keep your hand on it.
Sure, gonna go east side Delta.
This way you don't forget.
Here, taxiway Delta East, clear for the option.
Clear for the option east side
That
Delta.
takes about 8 to 12 seconds.
King of Romeo Zulu Hotel, traffic Cessna 2 northeast, runway 29 right.
There you go. Now your hands can go back to the throttle.
29 right, position hold, through hotel.
Cessna Extra Bravo now King Air, holding in position, traffic.
3 extra Bravo, roger.
Up slow.
King Air Romeo Zulu Hotel, the single engine commander departing ahead is straight
A
out
lot less
for the
power
moment.
than you'd think.
They will be turning to the left of the southeast when they get further west. Northwest departure.
It's not like the Cirrus.
Runway 29 right, cleared for takeoff.
Yeah.
29 right, clear for takeoff, Romeo Zulu Hotel.
But we're doing almost 900 foot climb
Cessna Extra Bravo, you can turn it back in.
at 85 knots. That's not too bad.
It just looks flatter.
Yeah. The sight picture is totally different.
Bravo, and ready for north.
Okay, we're at 1,000 foot, so put your nose down a little bit.
Metro Tower, taxiway Bravo.
And let's go for 100.
Takeoff.
Northbound approved, clear.
Do not use the nose as a reference because it drops, it slopes down. So it's going to look like we're going down, but we're not. Let's pick a reference point out there.
Cessna Extra Bravo, runway 29 right.
Did you say that our
29 right, cleared.
100 was our en route climb?
Yes.
A lot bouncier than I thought it'd be today.
Yeah. Me too.
I'm still climbing.
Commander 13 Whiskey, left turn on course approved.
I think that's an updraft. Our airspeed hasn't changed, but our VSI went up.
Oh, it decreased power?
Nope.
Back to tower, helicopter 101 Alpha Pump is on the go, west side Delta. We'd like to return to rotors.
Helicopter 101.
And when you get to 7,500 feet, then bring it back to about 20 inches, which is not much power pullback.
Charlie 2 arrival to Bravo.
Alright, we'll expect to Charlie 2, starting our north turn, 1 Alpha Papa.
Got traffic underneath us.
Yeah, I got him. And just pull back power just a touch.
King Air Romeo Zulu Hotel, you can contact Denver departure on 126.1.
Departure 26.1, Zulu, thank you.
Okay.
And I'll get your props and I'll just bring it back to about 25.
Now, is the tail wagging around because of my lack of input?
What do you mean wagging around?
Seems like the tail's wagging around. Is that just the turbulence?
That's a little bit of the turbulence. This thing will oscillate back and forth. If you use the yoke a lot to straighten up, you really got to use your rudders as a yaw damper to stop that rolling motion.
Gotcha.
Okay? more expensive, you know, twins, king airs and stuff like that. And we'll have an automatic yaw damper that will prevent it going like this and yawing back and forth.
It's way less stable than I thought it was going to be. Is that you or me?
I'm not sure.
I think that's you.
No, I got the wind blowing on the other side now. Test, test. Nope.
Okay. Slow it up.
Yeah, just a touch. You can bring it back to 15 inches. Throttle's fine, pumps off. I go through the checklist for you. As required.
This right throttle is...
Now, yeah, when you get lower to the bottom end, the split on it gets a little greater.
Yeah.
We get them adjusted every 100 hours. And the next 100 hours in about 20 hours from now. They adjust the cable tension and kind of make them level.
So it's all mechanical?
All mechanical. The autopilot holds on to the servos that, you know, yank it back and forth to keep it straight.
So what would be a modern twin trainer then?
A modern
twin trainer? Just that diamond?
Seminoles.
Seminoles?
Yeah, and I guess the diamond's coming out and people are using them. It used to be, back in the day, it used to be Seminoles and Dutchess. And they don't make Dutchess anymore. Beechcraft, like I say, this is a red-headed stepchild of Beechcraft. And that's for the mechanics, you know. That get supports and parts on it are getting harder and harder to find. They're great trainers. I mean, they're very docile. They're easy to fly. I like flying it. Really? You got a little nuances in it, like in any other airplane. It's not overlooking it. If you understand what's going on, then, you know, like the red light here, it's just a resistance. I work very close with my mechanic, and he wouldn't give me a snow job. Plus, I seen what they're doing on it, and you kind of look at it and it's like, dang, that little part, you know, $500, and it looks like 2 components on it.
Yeah.
But they don't make it anymore. Now this probe is, we had it coming up, so it may be loose. So I'm going to call the mechanics when we get back and see if they can send someone over here to take a quick look at it.
Yeah. Definitely seen its day, isn't it?
Yeah. And, you know, the cylinders, if the left one's in relationship to the right one, we're in the center. And we haven't done anything different between the 2 powers settings.
So the alternators feed the same bus, right?
Yeah.
So you really only need one?
Yes. Okay. One alternator will run everything.
The cruise RPM is 25?
25.
Okay.
It depends what power setting. You can get 24 or 23 and like 18 or something like that.
So what is the rule about power changes? Prop before power, prop in front of power, so on power reductions?
Yeah, you just pull back the throttle. Up here, it doesn't really matter too much because we're already in density altitude. Now, if you're at sea level, you get power up higher. I mean, you can throw your throttles, and you won't get above 21 inches of manifold.
Because you're already there.
I'm already there, and my RPMs are set at 25. So at this altitude, we don't worry about it too much. Now, you go to sea level, and you brought this back to, say, to 20, and I can boost it up to 30, then we can get an overprop. That's where we got, and unfortunately, there's no way we can demonstrate that unless we fly to the East Coast or West Coast or South Coast.
Well, that's where I started.
Yeah.
Oregon.
And even back then, you know, props are full forward, and you just watch it when you take off, and it slowly brings it back down, and you just kind of inch up your power, and your props kind of go forward, and once you hit